Welcome to Stretford Paddock. Today's show is brought to you by SharkVPN. Now, more than ever, we rely on the internet, whether that's streaming shows, streaming podcasts, speaking with loved ones, or, of course, watching the football. Now, more than ever, with our rapidly growing digital footprint, security is a huge concern. Thankfully though, Surfshark have got you covered because Surfshark VPN have got access to servers in loads of different countries, which means that you can change your virtual location to a place where the sport might be free to air, or there are different broadcasting rights, or even just being able to log in to your services from back home if you're abroad. Surfshark VPN also encrypts your online connection, making sure that all of your activities, including streaming matches, remains private and secure. And even if you're not just streaming football, whether it's the latest Netflix show or something on Amazon that you've been wanting to watch, you can watch it no matter where you are. And also, there's plenty of region exclusive stuff that you can get access to by changing your digital location. And by connecting to the optimized servers provided by Surfshark VPN, you may actually get faster streaming speeds and reduced buffering, so you're not going to be waiting ages to see if that last minute shot actually went in. Overall, Surfshark VPN offers you the best flexibility, security, and accessibility to all the streaming and shows you could possibly want, making it the best choice for streaming. And currently Surfshark have a phenomenal deal on. Using the code Paddock, which is easy to remember, you get 4 extra months for free and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, 4 extra months for free and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go and check out the link in the description. And thank you once again to Surfshark for sponsoring the show. Hello everyone, welcome to the Brew. No Jay or Steve today, but that's no problem because we've got Joe McGrath here. How are you, Joe?
Hello, good to see you.
What are you looking at?
Hey, because we've got a little Sloppy Joe's edition.
I didn't ask for this.
I asked for it.
You're not the producer here.
I don't think...
I didn't want this.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Can I say straight off the back, the Brew.
Off the bat.
Off the bat. It depends whose bad it is. I think the Brew for 4 p.m. on a Friday is a wrong name. What about the pint?
Oh.
Or, I don't know, the small glass of red. Why don't we change things up a bit? Why are we having a brew at 4 p.m. on a Friday?
Small glass of red is good because it's sort of got a Man United kind of undertones, hasn't it?
The Bucks fizz.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the group that was in Eurovision for us in the 70s.
No.
Can we change it?
People made the good point that Jay's teetotal, isn't it? Because Jay doesn't drink.
But he's not here. He's nowhere to be seen. I'm talking about today.
Oh, today. So what do you want to call today's episode?
Well, it's a toss-up between the Baby Sham. You know the Baby Sham? Because that's just a light little drink, isn't it? It's not going to knock your socks off. Or a Lambrini. The Lambrini.
Should we call it the Lambrini?
The Lambrini. Today,
yeah?
Yeah? Can we do that?
Now I want a Lambooner as well, though. That's the only problem with that.
A Lambrini with a Lambooner.
We're not going to talk too much football because that is the tradition of the Brew, but I do want to talk a little bit of football.
Oh.
Because I feel like, when's the last time me and you were on a video on Stretford Paddock together?
You do this thing where you go, Joe, this is what he does when he books me. He goes, Joe, best team ever. Come on the watch along. And you start listing everyone. And I go, amazing. And then you're nowhere to be seen. And I'm somehow you. And then you don't tell me that. And I'm like, where are you? Iceland.
I went to Iceland.
Yeah, where are you? I don't know, Thailand. Wherever you went.
I went to Thailand,
Japan one time.
Japan,
I was like, where are you? But you always wheel me in. You get a little fishing rod. Joe.
And you can't help go for the little bit of bread on the end.
Mackerel. Joe, Stretford Paddock, watch along, great team. And you list some brilliant names. I'm like, what a team. With you, I think this is going to be the best day ever. Next thing I'll rock up. I got an iPad as soon as I come in. Not because, I needed it, but I'm you now.
Yeah.
It's been a while since
you always have your
footy.
iPad and your headphones on, though, don't you?
I do. I love it.
Just to make sure you're all right.
But we haven't talked football for a while. Not since character cover.
Well, exactly. So I want your thoughts on where we're up to at the minute. Because obviously, for those who don't know, you're the host of the BBC Radio Manchester Breakfast Show.
Yeah, guilty.
So you're
not guilty. Not guilty. As in, like, that's my job. No, move on.
Obviously, with some of the historical. Anyway, let's not go down that road.
We're live as well. This is Sloppy Joe's energy needs to reel in.
Normally we edit stuff like that out.
We've got a Geordie fella in the corner called Ethan who does edit this out.
But he's not here anymore. We've got producer Harry instead today.
Harry, you good at editing stuff out? Awful, he says.
He's terrible at it. He won't even write anything down.
To reply.
No, so I do want to talk about Man United a little bit. Sorry to everyone who's watching who is expecting just pure nonsense all for an hour. What have you made of it last couple of months?
I've enjoyed the last 5 games of football like we all have.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was a bit down in the dumps after the sort of Christmas run of form, especially the last half of December, where that little bit of life was drawn out of you. Although I did go to Newcastle at home with friends of mine. I think I told the story on Sloppy Joe's where I had an unbelievable day and we just beat Newcastle 1-0. And, there was glimpses that, when a big team can come to Old Trafford or a decent team can come to Old Trafford, Amarin can get the results. But then since that day, we went on to play Wolves, and then just the car crash of the following weeks and the press conference meant that Amarin could be no more. And you sort of look back at that time and you think, what an interesting period for us. Not just us, what we do on the media in terms of watching games of football, where we changed completely everything about Man United, where we literally pushed players out to one side. And I remember speaking to someone about the likes of Kobe Mainu whilst Amarin was here, and someone said to me, it's Amarin or Mainu. Which one do you want? And at the time, you'd be called stupid to say get the manager out for a player, but I think deep down all of us wanted Mainu instead of Amarin. Yeah. But to say that out loud, you probably get ridiculed a little bit. So when he was gone, and then Darren Fletcher took over, and you're willing Fletcher to get us somewhere, but then when that didn't come off, you're really thinking to yourself, is this our 2025-2026 season done? Fletcher, no new manager bounce at all there. In fact, we're out of the FA Cup, and we're playing 40 games this year. And for me as well, outside of being a Manchester United fan, doing work in Manchester, I don't just think about the football club, but I got an eye on everything else. How Manchester United is the bit. What's unbelievable about Manchester United is it keeps so much going. There are people in this room now that are earning money because we talk about Man United. There are jobs created left, right and centre because of Manchester United. You've got a job because of Manchester United. We've got people that are upstairs that have got a job because of Manchester United. The bars, the hotels, what ticks by is if they do well, it's not just about the football club doing well or the fans being happy, but everything else ticks by.
Yeah.
People make more money, more people are hired, more staff are hired, more security are hired. Everyone makes more money if United do well. So the fact that they didn't, it just felt like a depressing time after Brighton at home in the FA Cup. To then I'll completely eclipse it with one of the best derby performances of all time, especially since Fergie left. But even when I think about the Fergie derbies, I always was shitting myself because sometimes they just do us.
It's one of the best. I think it's the best performance against City I've ever seen.
Yeah. And City fans I've spoke to a lot will say, we were the worst they've ever seen. But it is what it is. We came out the blocks. So then 5 games have been brilliant. But I find myself sort of slowly going into the headspace of what I was like when Ollie took over and what he was like when he came to Manchester United. And he will always be deep down one of my favourite managers because of the way we played football, because we were never beaten, because we were always unbelievable on the counter. He got the best out of our youngsters. We just scored goals and great goals as well. But we fell into a little trap and we gave him the reins, and I don't know what happened. We can look back at that, and I was on the channel when it was sort of deteriorating. Was it the Ronaldo factor? Was it the job being too big for him? And I just look at Carrick now, and I would right now, if someone said to me, would you give Carrick the job?
Yeah.
I would like to see other people in front of me first.
Right.
To see what the actual scenario would be.
What the options are.
I wouldn't close the door on Carrick, but I would like to go, Carrick has been great. We've got a big rest of the season ahead of us. Can we just see what else might happen? Or who else might there be? And what the project might look like for another manager. And I always find it difficult when a manager comes in and just sort of... and I understand completely why they do it. But when they come in and they bring everyone fresh and new with them, because that's their people, that's their coaching staff, I get that. But I often think Man United now should say, that's good, and if you want to be the club of Manchester United, you need to keep some people around you who know the club inside out. Maybe it's not Carrick, but it's some individuals that can be here to support you and sort of slowly integrate you into what being Manchester United coach is. And some people might not like that. But I feel like, that was one of the downfalls of when we go all the way back to David Moyes, when he completely wiped out the sort of Fergie coaches and brought his own people in. I think going forward, I'd like to see some people who just get it sticking around. I think Carrick, if we don't use him, will go on to have a great career somewhere else. But I just don't understand why people like him, why Ruud van Nistelrooy, why that, because what has Ruud gone on to do? He's nothing.
Yeah.
Why they just can't sit around and not be there for the full time, but maybe there for the first 6 months, maybe there for the first 3, and just sort of go, well, this is what we do here, and this is this, and this is that. And when I was winning trophies for Man United, this is how we did things, and just get the new manager up and running and run with it. And I hope whatever happens, the last 5 weeks have been brilliant. You speak to fans, you see the comments, it just feels good.
Great, hasn't it?
It's just been great.
On the Carrick front, I do agree that obviously we need to think of every option. Just blindly going with Carrick is one thing. But my worry would be, I know you haven't said this, but if they decide, right, we don't want Carrick, unless we finish second or we win the league or something crazy, we're not going to have it. But I think who else is available is a massive part of this.
Yeah.
Like if Enrique's available, I think a lot of people would go, okay, the pedigree's there, the scale is there. But if he goes, nah, I fancy PSG, or actually, I'm holding out for the Real Madrid job or the Man City job when Pep goes or whatever. If he's out of the question, and if Nagelsmann wins the World Cup with Germany and they sign him for another 2 years, and you go, okay, well he's out of the question. And then you look at around it, you end up and your only real options are Glasner or Iraola or whatever. Like Emery says, I'm not doing it, and then you've got Southgate and Glasner and Iraola as your options. Then I think, well, you might as well go with Michael Carrick because we are where we are. But my worry is when things are, one of the problems with sacking a manager halfway through a season is you now just have to get the best manager that's available in those next 6 months. Yeah. You can't manufacture a top manager leaving necessarily. It's really hard to, you can get a manager from a Sporting or an Ajax or whatever, but you can't just go and get Barcelona's manager if they don't want you to, or Bayern Munich's manager. Not that we get company anyway, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
We can't just go to PSG and say we're having your manager. They'll go, we don't need your money. Fuck off. So that's my only worry, is that you end up with a pool of people of 3 or 4 uninspiring names, and get rid of Carrick anyway. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, my worry is as well is the more you look at the Premier League, the more you realise it's nuts. Yeah. No matter how good you are in other countries, it's a nuts league where every game's fucking tough. Yeah. And there's no easy walkovers. There's no games where you can just rock up and because you've got, I'm Man United, you win. Every game's tricky. And we've seen coaches who've done really well in other leagues struggle, Ten Hag, Amorim. And even when you look at Slot, who came in and did brilliantly first season at Liverpool, I think they just had the right players ticking by at the right time. Mo Salah having one of the seasons of his career. And now look at him, he's struggling. He's like, bloody hell, this is the Premier League champions. They're behind us in the league. But then you look at what clubs have done by nicking Premier League managers. Look at Spurs and the Thomas Frank situation there. And even Premier League ready managers, they struggle.
There's no guarantees,
it's fucking
is there?
Nuts.
There's literally, and this is the thing.
Unless you're Pep Guardiola.
Everyone has their opinion. We have our opinions as fans. Former players have their opinion, and I understand why they do it. And I'm not saying every former player's got a sort of superiority complex, but generally speaking, I think players think that their opinion is a little bit more weighted in sort of experience, etc., which it clearly is. So maybe that counts for a little bit more when you see the pundits and the former players talking to journalists or whatever. They seem to have this air of, well, I know because I've been there. And yet, former players don't always make good managers. They don't always make good decisions. Fans and all that sort of stuff don't always pick the right people. People who are sporting directors that have been in football their whole life don't pick the right. No one actually knows what you need to have to be a top manager. No one really knows, other than like.
Because look at Company, what he did with Burnley. He goes up, great year in the Championship. Fucks it with Burnley,
but then Scott he goes Parker has great years in the Championship. It doesn't make you a top manager. Exactly,
but now he's in Bundesliga and he'll get his hands on the trophy and it's like what the Premier League is so tricky to crack. Yeah. So whatever we do, I hope we can crack it, and then maybe some managers might relish that as an opportunity to go and make Man United great again, so to speak, and. Because whatever happens, whoever brings us back to the top, whenever that may be, and hopefully it's not too fucking long, they will go down in history. And what a history we've got. So you want someone who's hungry for it as well.
Yeah,
want
it's
someone who wants
impossible to know, innit? Because Carrick could be the person. He could be the
He
right
could
guy.
be
He
the
could be the
person.
Pep Guardiola coming through at
Yeah.
Barca. I don't think he's going to be Pep levels of quality, but you know what I mean? It's you can't just rule someone out because they don't have a lot of experience, but you also obviously can't say someone's going to be great just because they don't. That's what I mean. No one really knows what makes a good manager. I think, as we always say, or as I always say, get a good team together first, and then make it so that there's half a dozen managers in European football that could win a league with that team, rather than having to rely on a genius that's, you know, a singular.
Do you think
person?
The art of a footballer becoming a manager now will stick around? Do you think there's any good future people? Do you think there's any good Premier League players right now who have got a head on them and understand the game as much as they might one day become a good manager? Or is it because my worry is that players are all... I spoke to a dad the other day.
A dad?
He owns a takeaway in Burnage. Really nice food. It's called the Food Box.
It's
Cole Palmer's favourite takeaway.
Is it?
Yeah. And he just talked about... Back in the day, you had great sort of players that were all sort of shapes and sizes, and they were just, you know, you'd get like your likes of Tevez or your Suarez, gritty players. You get your big boys, you get your Yap Stams. You'd have all of them. You'd go down, you do the Champions League, and then we going up and down and down like that. But now everyone understands so much about diet and nutrition.
Everyone's just a 6'1" athlete.
Everyone's
now,
just
aren't they?
built, and that sort of art of, you know, being an interesting, unique player is missing. Although I do think that might come a little bit further down the line, where you might find a team of misfits do well because of their unique style. Do you worry that because of how detailed every game is now, because of how much tech is helping the players understand their game, that who is going to be in charge of Premier League? Do you ever see fucking AI looking after managing Manchester United?
Data-led recruitment and stuff, those sorts of terms have become massively fashionable, haven't they, over the last decade? Teams like Brighton and Brentford, and even before that, you know, the likes of Barnsley, when they came up and got a couple of promotions in a row with the old Moneyball sort of idea. So data-led and then AI is only one step away from each other. But I think another thing with footballers turning into managers, I mean, there are always going to be enough managers for enough teams. Yeah. But I do think that the top players, someone like Maradona, for instance, now the modern Maradonas earn so much money during their playing career because of their 500 to £1 million a week wages, plus, you know, 10, 20, 30 million quid a year sponsorship deals. The top footballers in the world are worth tens or hundreds of millions of pounds. Even if you've got a coke habit the size of, you know, Bolivia, like Maradona, or, you know, or you've got a gambling thing or whatever, you struggle to get rid of all that money. You don't need to work from the age of 35 to 60. Like footballers in the olden days, you literally had to work. That's why they all bought pubs.
Because that's what a testimonial was for. You'd get the gate. People would come to see your game,
and even in the 80s and 90s,
yours.
when the money went way up, the difference between someone that retired in like 95, the difference between like a Steve Bruce in terms of playing money, and even someone like who's like an average kind of player now, like Dan Burn or something, is drastic. It's orders of magnitude difference. So you don't need to keep working. If you ever thought
what happens if that football bubble bursts, and there is a time where footballers gradually start to earn less and less as the business sort of points out. So you might be managed by someone who earned fucking loads of money compared to you.
I do think there's a possibility that the reason obviously footballers earn so much money is because so many people want to watch it. Yeah. It's just us as fans paying TV money that make them the most of their money. That's where they get every year 100 million quid more from TV and the Premier League. I do think that we've seen with the NBA, I don't know if you know much about this, that because it's become so scientific, the NBA, whereas in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, it was more about like virtuoso players carrying the team on your back, superstars, these like big characters, Michael Jordan and obviously loads of people like that. It was about rivalries and personalities.
Yeah.
Whereas then,
I love a good
but then what happened in NBA is about sort of 15 years ago, people worked out that if we just practiced the 3-point shot, you get 1.5 times as many points for that as you do for a 2-point shot, and we can hit it 1.7 times as
it became sort of maths.
So now it's maths. You don't have people fighting in the middle anymore.
Yeah.
They made it a little bit softer, a little bit less rugged, and everyone just shoots from the edge of the perimeter.
Yeah.
People don't watch it as much. The numbers are going down in the NBA, and they're not going money's still going up because things do, and obviously it becomes internet and worldwide, etc. But I think there's going to be a tipping point in the NBA where players do start earning a bit less money. And I wonder if the same thing will happen in football, because it is so data-led, and the football's becoming stodgier, boring, more risk-averse, more about set pieces and stopping the opposition doing anything than it is about, as you mentioned, Rooney's, Ronaldo's. Even, look at other teams, players like Thierry Henry, players like Cesc Fabregas who just do magical things. Like, you're seeing less and less of those players. Like I said, everyone's 6'1", can run 100 metres in 11 seconds. You don't have short, fat lads who are an absolute nightmare to get the ball off. They don't really exist anymore. Maybe people will start going, actually, I'll watch something else.
Yeah. Because
you need 1 billion people to watch the Premier League every year to keep this money up.
Yeah.
If it starts getting shit and predictable and boring, the numbers might go down.
Yeah.
It could happen.
And what it is as well, it's a 45-minute first half, 45-minute second half, and compared to other sports, there's not, especially when you look at America, there's fucking the speed of the NBA, but then when you look at the NFL as well, how they have these stop starts, you can check your phone during the adverts, etc. As you really concentrate on a game of football, sometimes I struggle. I have to put my phone to one side because I'll just be on it.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what we love when people second screen us, like they have us on in the background and put a game on at the same time. I wonder what the new generation are when they're so used to this sort of short attention span. What football's going to be like? It's going to be a task, isn't it?
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Sit down and go,
interrupted.
What?
Someone said, Brad says, I was at a 76ers game last night, Joe. Half the stadium left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, and there is a bit of a sort of
a game for 76 minutes.
The 76ers are Philadelphia-based basketball team.
Good knowledge by you, that.
Yeah. Star player. Great question. He's a big lad. What's he
69?
called? No, he's not. What's 69? It's he won the MVP the other day. Embiid. There we go.
Embiid.
Yes.
Nice. Well,
but yeah, I wonder if there will be something like that.
Although, give me ice hockey any day. Fuck me. Have you seen that? Hey, we've got a team,
In the Olympics?
No, not in the Olympics, but round here called Manchester Storm. Have you heard about this?
No.
Fucking good fun. Obviously it's just ice hockey, but I love ice hockey. When I was in America.
Is it like football with sticks and blades?
Football with sticks. The only thing is I forgot my glasses, so it's hard to keep up with the fucking putt because it's not very big.
Surely that's crucial.
Yeah, well, I was in America. I didn't pack my glasses because I only use my glasses for driving normally.
Right.
I was going to get in a yellow cab and tell the guy I'll take it from here. I forgot to pack them. So you kind of follow the putt a little bit, but when it gets a bit mad, you can't really keep up with it. But they've got a team called Manchester Storm, and they play in Altrincham.
Yeah.
And my old radio station used to sponsor them. So what they'd do is they'd put the sponsors in the ice. They'd melt. I think this is how it works. They'd melt the ice, or maybe the ice just wasn't there, and they'd put your big logo down, and then they'd freeze it, and then you could see your sponsor
through the ice.
It's great. And there was a big scrap one day on one of the matches, and it happened on top of our logo. So for the first 5 minutes of a Monday morning meeting, the boss put the fight on.
Really?
Money well spent. Because it got loads of views.
And that's all that matters. Because you're watching that fight, you're going, yeah, the fight's good, but look very slightly under the ice.
Yeah.
Because that's the real thing that we want to focus on here.
But the fight did cover up most of the logo. So
did it?
I don't think it worked as well as he thought, but yeah. I don't know how much money we spent, but I'll get into ice hockey. Or curling. Have you ever curled one out? Curling?
I think it is curled one out is the participle.
Yeah, have you curled one out? Have you seen these guys?
Verb.
Have you seen some of the highlights of the Winter Olympics?
The Canadian fingering scandal.
What happened in the Canadian fingering scandal?
You must have seen the Canadian fingering scandal.
Is it when a guy goes, you can fuck off?
Yeah.
Like that, and he gives him a bit of grief? No, he's fingered someone. What?
No, he hasn't fingered someone. You can finger anything. That's not...
That's crazy. That'd get quite...
No. What I mean is...
Ethan would be scribbling down notes
isn't necessarily rude. So what he does is, he's got the little handle on his stone, pushes it out, as you do, and then what normally happens there? Let go, and all of a sudden we're brushing.
How much of a difference are the brushes making?
Oh, gigantic.
Are you sure?
No different.
No different. They're there for show.
It's because one bloke, the first time they ever did it, one bloke turned up with his 3 mates.
Yes, of course.
Lads, you're going to have to sit it out. There's a sweeping brush there. Just sweep up the sports hall. And they went, fuck that. We're getting stuck in. But, so what he does is he releases it, and then after it's gone, he just fingers the stone. Against the rules, apparently. You're not allowed to touch the stone, you're only allowed to touch the handle.
It's quite
But
fun.
he's flat out denying it.
Is he really? Surely. See, I saw someone, a previous game, maybe yesterday, one of the sweeper-uppers fell on the ice and like moved all the curling things out of the feet. He did that on purpose, didn't he?
Surely they lose if they do that.
Yeah, well, I don't think he was winning in the first place. You'd fake a fall, wouldn't you? Go down, Steve,
What,
go down.
just so you
Bang, all the things move out.
Let me find this. So he made
We're going to Google here, Canadian fingering curling.
Canadian curling cheating. He's gone for the most sort of like, what's the word that people use? It's not a straw man argument. What's the one where people basically say, you're lying. Not me.
So you're gaslighting you.
Gaslighting, that's it.
Yeah.
So his thing, he basically got caught cheating.
Yeah.
But for some reason they haven't done anything about it. I don't know why. And his argument isn't, no, I wasn't cheating, or yes, I cheated, I apologise. He's gone for you're a disgrace for looking at, for trying to catch me out. What? Oh, you don't trust me?
Really?
Oh, yeah, I know you found messages on my phone, but what were you doing on my phone?
What?
Yeah,
So
he's gone down that route. And actually, it's worse that you don't trust me and you saw the little notification pop up with loads of exclamation marks.
I rate it. He's got...
and this is very Joe McGrath behaviour. I want to say that
You're
right now.
cheeky, you. What do you mean by that?
If you got caught fingering at work, like this guy has, you would be annoyed that we ever filmed it on CCTV. You wouldn't say, I apologise, you'd say, what were you doing filming it?
No, wait, if I'm at the Winter Olympics, the cameraman wasn't far off.
Well, apparently the Swedes put...
He's playing vegetables.
No, he's not. No, he's not. The Swedish people put a camera on that sort of perpendicular line, whereas normally it's all length-based. So he said they've come up with a plan here at the Olympics, as far as I know, to catch teams in the act at the hog line, which is a disgusting term for it. Have you ever been fingered at the hog line?
No comment.
No comment. This was planned. It was kind of evident that something was going on, and they were trying to catch us in an act. He said, I know they're not the only team to do what they've done. So I think it was, I don't know what the word for is that, but like a premeditated plan to try and catch us. Love that.
Yeah, but if he's cheated, though, hasn't he?
That's what I'm saying.
So why
but he's having a go at you.
Me?
For even look. See, this is the problem with the police. Yes, did I murder her? Yeah, I did.
What's the speed camera doing there?
What was the speed camera doing in the first place? Do you know what I mean? Why are you dusting for
You don't
prints
take
in the
me as a
first
speeder,
place?
though, Joe. I bet you're very, 30 on the dot.
No, I'm a massive 3 miles an hour over the limit, put it into security mode. What's that called?
Autopilot? What? I thought you
Cruise
drove
control.
a fucking Ford Fiesta. You got cruise control.
Every car's got cruise control.
Has it for?
Of course it has. Every car's
got cruise control.
Every car made after about 2012 has got cruise control.
Bollocks. I've got a 2020 Corsa, so there's no cruise control.
Your car has got cruise control.
Has it for?
Right.
Who's got cruise control here?
No, 2011, man.
And has it got it?
Yeah.
It's got 2011.
You got a 2020
What make was
Corsa?
Volvo.
A Volvo?
Right, yours has got it.
No, it's not. You've not.
2020 Corsa. Is that what you've actually got? Activate by pressing the button with the speedometer icon. Cruise control.
There's no way I've got a cruise control.
Cars have had it.
Talk shite.
Good cars have had it since the fucking 80s, and even shit cars have got it now.
You think cruise control's been around since the 80s?
I've got a Kia Ceed, mate.
No,
You're acting
not
like
all
I'm going
cars
around in a
have
Rolls
cruise
Royce.
control.
Although it's standard on nearly all new models.
New models. You've got a new car.
No, we haven't.
What year is it?
2018. It's an 8-year-old Kia Ceed.
So what? You can go into Kia Ceed.
Exactly.
So you can go
I'm hardly cruising
so you
around
can
in
go
a
to
fucking
32
Bentley.
and you press a button and it just stays.
Yeah. Volvo 2010 here. Kev's got one.
Who's Kev?
He's in the comments.
Oh right. Kev's got one.
Is Joe
Really?
is Joe pulling a Homer? Are you like Homer Simpson or something?
Well, maybe I don't know.
Maybe I
Why?
am.
What's a Homer?
Cruise control is a standard automobile safety tool nowadays, and that's from Punctual
Nowadays,
Visit.
yeah, I get that nowadays, but I didn't know we had a posh new
then
car.
again, Matthew Freeze, no cruise control on my 2014 Nissan.
Should we do? Can you still do polls?
Matt Wicks is saying, does he think it's autopilot? Do you think it's autopilot?
I don't think you can lie back and wake
What
up
do
when
you
you're in
think cruise
Heathrow.
Actually, what do you think cruise control
I've just
is?
told you. So you'll be driving on the motorway, say you get to 70, or as you do, you go up a little bit,
73.
76. Watch out, please.
73.
73. And you just press the button and it'll stay in 73.
Yeah, and you can take your feet off the pads. But you
Yeah.
still have to touch the wheel.
Yeah, can we do a little... Who's got cruise control in their car? Yes
We've
or
arguably
no?
got too many pinned comments now, you might say.
How many pin comments? What's the first one?
Let's
your
get rid
questions
of
in for the
the
boys.
questions in, get rid of
Check
that
out
one.
our new Stretford Paddock merch. What is the new merch? Someone said, are these Stretford Paddock glasses?
I want to. Can we get my little jumpy, please? I should be wearing that at all times. Actually, Joe can pop it on.
Hey, do you
Yeah,
want
the
to...
grey
I've got a
one.
good idea for you. Why don't you start selling... copyright would be an issue. Do you know, like, we've got the Curried clock?
Yeah, the curry clock.
You could sell like a Man United clock, couldn't you? But with different things on it.
Yeah.
Paddock clock.
There you go. This is for
What's
you.
this?
I want you to put that on.
Whoa!
You're gonna look good in that.
Looks nice, this.
I'll read some comments while you get that on. Just looking at the
Paddock. What's that say?
Watch your glass.
Oh,
there.
Paddock.
Joe. Watch your glass.
Oh, sorry.
Paddock.
I lit it wrong.
Right, I'll get into some of these so Joe can have a bit of privacy while he takes his shirt off and
What,
puts
can
it
I
on.
take my shirt off?
No, you can do what you want. I'm only joking.
I'm going to take my shirt off.
No, don't take your don't take your shirt off. Just take your cap off and get it on.
No. With belly out.
Why has he got your shirt off?
Can't see me, can you?
No, you can't.
How
But if
big's me belly? Does me bum look big in this?
clearly not quite as big as we'd like to see it on camera. Let me get rid of
Oh,
this.
it's nice and fit. So I can have this?
In a way, yeah. So, does your car have cruise control? 75% say yes.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
This is nice, this, isn't it?
It's really nice and it suits
Paddock.
you. It's not paddock, it's paddock.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Clearly, you know.
clearly, you know.
The link to that
But
is
it
in
would
the-
be nice. How much is this?
I don't know actually. But I'll tell you what,
What's the discount code?
there isn't a discount code.
Make one.
What, now?
For today.
Well, it's obviously too late to do that now, isn't it?
The Brew 20.
No, but you can put that in, it won't do anything. But
This
feel,
is
honestly,
nice, this.
how nice is the material? Feel that?
It's lovely. Who's done this for you?
Yeah, I know. Do
good
you know what
stuff.
it is? And do you know people always say, you always watch, do you like watching those pizza videos on YouTube? And you'll say,
No, I'm watching another... What? What
Pizza.
pizza videos on YouTube?
where you'll be like, oh, the latest pizza restaurant that's opened up in New York and they're selling out, former Michelin star, da da da. Do you know what I mean? It's all these guys. And they're always like, it took us 6 months to work out which flour we wanted for the dough. Do you know those guys?
Yeah.
Honestly, we've been perfecting this dough for years. I worked in it. We literally had a dozen different jumpers
Really?
of different prices and different qualities. Some of them, they're expensive, but they feel like shit. Some of them bitchy. So we tried to find a nice middle ground because we don't want to be selling 150 quid jumpers, but we wanted it to feel like a proper bit of quality. Genuinely, feel like the
Yeah,
wrists
it's
and all
nice
that.
stuff. You spent
Good
so much
quality,
time on
innit?
the quality, you forgot to build fucking Paddock.
It says Paddock clearly.
Paddock.
Anyway, there's loads of different designs.
Yeah,
if we
go get in the
see
comments.
pop-up. Anyway, there you go.
Right, so how much? Still 75% drive a cruise control car.
Yeah. Everyone's got a cruise control car, Joe.
That's
And that's not
nuts.
including the people that have it and don't know they have it like you.
I don't have it.
You do have it.
It's comfy. This top. Can I wear it to like a pajama party?
No. Cameron says, this is my favourite aspect of horizontal, Joe, which is you. Smith will say a well-known fact and McGrath will act like he's lying. Ethan does it too. It is good.
Sometimes you do lie.
I don't lie. Sometimes I get it wrong.
There's some crazy facts you've come out with.
Do you remember any?
That we could beat any animal in a race over a 26-mile period, you said.
I didn't say 26 miles, but I said over long distances.
You said like dogs would give up. You did. You said humans could keep running and like every other animal would just like, no, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Even, I don't know, a horse?
Over a long enough distance, yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, because the reason it works is over great distances, human beings have got much better ways of getting rid of heat. Everything else overheats. You ever seen the steam coming off a horse at a Grand National?
No?
Neither have I.
Neither
But
have
theoretically it happens, and we can get rid of heat in a way that most of us can't by sweating.
trust horses?
And the fact that we only run on two legs helps you in the long term because it's not very good for sprint speed, but it's very good for long distances. Yes?
I'd still... Because
it uses less energy.
Talking shite. Could a horse...
We're endurance hunters, says Punctual Wizard. He's not wrong, says Ashley.
Could a horse beat us to Stranraer?
Dunno.
If the horse knew where it was going, and so did we, the horse would beat us.
I don't think it would.
Surely it would.
Because it'd have to stop. For some
So would we.
Right, here we go.
We have
Longest
to stop.
distance ran by a human without a break. Okay. 350 miles non-stop.
Who did that?
Not you.
Forrest
It was Dean Carneses in 2005. He ran for 80 hours and 44 minutes through California, only stopping to eat or use the restroom. Didn't sleep. Longest distance ran by a horse.
Yeah, but a horse isn't raising money for charity.
Neither was he.
It could keep going.
Longest distance ran by a horse without stopping is about 201 miles. And that was over multiple days, not a non-stop continuous effort. I rest my case.
The horse could have kept on going.
See you in Stranraer, big boy.
The horse would have kept on going.
Why would it? It didn't. It failed to do so.
If the horse knew who was going up against, what was he called?
But one of the fundamental issues with horses is they don't know about like race events. That's going to that might bite you in the arse. Yeah, we're using our brains and our bodies. Honestly, humans are really good at long distance running. I don't know why I don't believe that.
I don't believe you. One horse once. What about a bird? Would a hawk beat us? Hawk would beat us.
A hawk would beat us, yeah. I'm talking land animals.
What about a whale?
No, we'd lose, yeah. They can do thousands of miles, can't they?
Yeah, that's true. Never seen a whale.
No, I haven't either. I'd like to.
Would you go? What is the safari of the sea? What's that called?
Isn't that what you order when you go to any restaurant, essentially? I'd like the safari of the sea, please.
The safari of the sea.
9 distant...
Best long
there
distance.
You go.
What?
The humans unmatched in extreme long duration running. 100-mile races relying on efficient heat management through sweating and walking.
Mad, the camels are in for a shout. Camels are rocking 120 miles a day.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying we're by far the best, but we're right up there.
I don't think I would have thrown camels in the mix.
No, they're good.
You ever had camel milk?
No, have you?
Nope.
Someone's
sled dogs.
Pardon?
Sled dogs are in there. Someone really wants to know what we think about Bellingham. I've seen that.
Wow, who's saying that?
Someone said, "What do you think about Man United signing Bellingham, Jude Bellingham?"
I don't think we will. I don't think we should, and I think it's probably not true. What do you think?
Won't mind it. Why don't you think we should? How much would it cost us?
I think that's one question. They spent 100 million on him. They're not losing him for a loss, so it's at least 100 million, probably 120, maybe 140.
40?
I don't know. You know what I mean, though? He's gone there and been a success overall. Also, gone should be the days of United just buying the biggest name we can. Does he make sense? I don't think he does. What is he, a kind of marauding, attacking midfielder? I don't think he's quite. I don't know. I guess he could play where Bruno does when he leaves.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He gets injured too often as well for me. Deck.
Who?
Deck says, "What's the best match day grub to have with a pint?" It's match day, Joe. 3 o'clock kickoff. So it's 12 p.m, which means the reason I've said that is because you can still get your breakfast foods if you want them, or you're well into. You can get a lasagna at midday. So you're having a pint, it's 12 p.m, kickoff's in 3 hours. What is the best food you can have?
So do you know what I like? And this is quite often, maybe I'm speaking out of terms here, but when I've been to London, have you heard of it?
London.
You get a full English with chips.
Oh, hello.
So if I'm kicking around, I want to go a little bit early. If I'm kicking around at the 10:30, 11 mark, I'm going full English.
Just to bring it back to Manchester a little bit, the place, Roundtree's in the Arndale, they'll do you full English with chips.
And it's a delight
it's
there.
It's wonderful in there. A real throwback kind of place.
It is a proper throwback kind of
fantastic
place. So I would definitely hit up something like that, like a nice breakfast. Maybe. I mean, is the pie outdated?
No. It's gone out of fashion a bit, hasn't it?
Out of fashion a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a good pie shop. I always forget the name of it. It begins with a V. It's on Oxford Road. It's near O'Connell's, the Irish bar there. Yeah. And I had their pie the other day, and it is a delight.
Is it?
And it comes with mash and good gravy. You get your pie fully dipped in gravy there.
Don't think I like that. But
why?
The gravy's
nice.
I want to determine the crustiness of my own case.
What?
I don't want all the gravy just poured all over it. I like to keep the pastry crispy, and I like to dip into the gravy.
I worry about. It depends how much of the game I want to enjoy. I worry about being too full at that time. If they're 3 o'clock
I think that's a great point, because I think specifically to answer this question isn't the same as what's the best food you can have with a pint, because that for me would be a massive curry. But you can't have that an hour before, or 2 hours before kickoff, because you'll be fucking.
There's a nice tactic you can do, which I've used before when going to Old Trafford. If you are going to Old Trafford and you want to eat or indulge a little bit. Something that you got, say for example, we're in Manchester, we've travelled up or you've come over, and there's a really nice spot, and you go, well, that's quite heavy. Eat it maybe about 12 o'clock. Like, there's got some good burger spots, good grilled cheese spots around here. By the way, Chinatown in Manchester today, unbelievable.
You there today?
I told you I went to IM4.
Oh yeah.
Every restaurant queue outside.
Really?
It's bouncing over there now. Especially when I know some of the spots though. IM4 was delicious.
So, have we been there?
No, but it's next to your favourite spot, Kung Fu Noodles.
Oh my god,
it's unbelievable. But
Kung
especially,
it's probably unlikely. If anyone in the comments has been to Kung Fu Noodles in China,
there's one in London,
and there's one in London as well. Just let me know how good that fucking.
But what I'm
place
saying is, if you're travelling over and we've got some good curry spots as well, and you're planning a big meal, do you know what's not a bad idea, Joe?
What?
Is taking a bit of time out, going to a corner shop or a little Tesco's and walking to Old Trafford.
Yeah.
So have your big meal, have a few pints, and then give yourself like half an hour, 40 minutes, and then walking from the city centre to Old Trafford. Put it in maps and see it's definitely still doable. You can get down the canal pretty well.
The canal's good.
Down the canal's lovely. You'll meet other Reds there. It's a nice stroll, especially if it's a nice day. And then you can not burn off, but a good walk after a meal, you feel a little bit better, don't you?
It definitely helps it settle in the right places, doesn't it? Someone's made a fantastic point. The reason Chinatown was so packed is because it's been Chinese New Year for the last 2 weeks. Last 3 days, sorry.
Has it? Yeah, it's 2 weeks of Chinese New Year, is it?
Yeah.
But so even the Vietnamese spots were bouncing.
That's a good point. But they call it Lunar New Year.
And
so what countries does that encompass?
Well, guess what? It's the year of the fire horse.
Is it not just
Have you
horse?
heard that? No,
What's fire
horse.
about it? Like what? Like Rapidash from Pokemon?
No, Rapidash. Where have you pulled that from?
I don't know.
That's good
I
knowledge.
haven't thought about Rapidash in a long time.
Horse?
It's a fire horse, isn't it?
The last time it was a fire horse was 1966. I've got a good omen about the... It's a unicorn.
I've smashed that there, haven't I?
Yeah, but it's a unicorn.
Yeah, but that's what's a unicorn if not?
I think we're going
to.
I'm going to say this. I think we might win the World Cup this year.
Do you?
I don't want to say. I want to seem mad, but
it's not that mad.
I think England might win the World Cup this year.
What's made you just say that right now?
Because it's the year of the fire horse, and the last time it was the year of the fire horse was 1966.
That can't be true.
Well, it's been the year of the horse before, but there's many different horses.
Is that true?
Yeah, fire horse 1966. Google it.
So within the animal, there are many different versions.
I don't know if there's many different versions because I'm a pig.
But what Lunar New Year were you born in?
Paddock. I'm a pig.
You just can't read. That's the maddest thing of all.
I'm the year of the pig.
Yeah.
Which just helps.
I think I'm Rooster something.
But I don't think there's a fire pig. Otherwise, he'd sound delicious.
Fire pig.
Is
there a fire pig Pokemon?
No.
Don't know.
I'm the water dog, said someone.
Embor, apparently.
Where are you all pulling these Pokemon characters out from? That's
I don't know.
Mad.
Producer. Look at that. He smashed it.
He's fucking done well there. Who's put Embor?
Wow.
The slow cooked pig. Who's cheeky fucker?
That was you.
The year of the slow cooked pig.
The crackling. The year of the crackling.
I've got a good feeling.
I think
Harry Kane's on some of the best form of his life. I think he's got one final big tournament in him.
Yeah.
And he's scoring like it's nothing. I think the good players are starting to show.
Kobe Mainoo's
back. I think he'll be huge. I think although he's plays with City, I do like Phil Foden, but he's had a tricky season. I think he might start using him a little bit.
Do you think? Weirdly, for England, though, he just doesn't. Something's not right, is it?
Something's not right.
I feel like Phil Foden, for whatever reason, he needs someone to hold his hand all the time. And I think Pep, has managed him maybe the only way he could be managed. Because I think if he'd just played him every game for the last 5 years, like it seems like he should have done, I think Phil Foden might be off the rails by now. I don't know why. I just get a feeling that he's he has to be very specifically managed. Because the talent that he's got, he's PFA Player of the Year last year or the year before, the fact that he's playing for the best team in England, unfortunately, over the last, since he's come through, City being the best team, he has got clearly, he's a fantastic player. And yet, any given week or month, he might not start a single game in that month, and no one is surprised. And he's 26.
Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it? That's utterly mad.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, oh, where's Foden? Don't know, he's not played since January. And people go, oh yeah, that's what happens with Foden.
And did you see the news this week about the pubs? If England games are allowed, it was cleared through our government, our parliament, that pubs are allowed to open until England games finish. So if it's a midweek game and say England get through to the knockout rounds, but then there's extra time and penalties, pubs will legally be allowed to open. So some pubs could be open till 2 a.m. and they've got a license to do so. But I'm on the air at 6. I got up at 4. I'm gonna have to take some time off.
Yeah. But the final will be.
When is the final? Can we Google the time of the final? Not that I'm getting too carried away.
But I mean,
that's in New Jersey or New York. We've been there together, haven't we? That stadium.
So it is the 8th of March at 1:30. Oh, sorry,
8th of March?
Stop.
2 weeks.
I've accidentally got the ICC Men's T20 World Cup final.
What, in South Africa?
That's the one, yeah. World Cup final.
Australia and Ireland got knocked out of that.
Football. It's 8 p.m. on the 19th of July, 2026. So 3 p.m.
Mark
local
it in the
time.
calendar, folks. I think we'd do all right. I think we'll do all right.
Yeah. It'd be nice. Do you know what would be nice? To play a big team and beat them. I know we've had Germany.
Beat Germany, that was a great
But
game.
we've not had many where, do you know, like...
Netherlands, I guess, semi-finals.
Netherlands is pretty good-ish. But you know what I mean? Give us an Argentina, a Brazil, France, a Spain, and maybe even a Germany now, because I think they're a bit better than they were then.
Sorry, I think I got the location of the ICC T20 World Cup mixed up.
Oh, where is it? It's India and Sri Lanka, apparently. There you go.
You're thinking about going to Sri Lanka, aren't you?
I want to, yeah.
I've heard the food's unbelievable.
Yeah, me too. There's a Sri Lankan place in the Northern Quarter.
Is there?
Apparently.
What's it called?
It's called like Sri Lanka or something.
Is it not called Shakalaka or something like that?
That's South Africa.
That's
South African. But I'm getting
all the cricketing nations.
All the cricketing nations mixed up. What was I going to say? I went to a Sri Lankan place in Croatia and it was probably the nicest meal I've ever had. It was unbelievable.
Was it?
The Sri Lankan family moved over, and now it was like Zagreb. Oh, I have to get you a photo of it. Delicious.
Do you remember what it was called?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. In the live chat, Glazer said, Glazer's out, should I say? That's very much worth finishing that, isn't it? Is Joe related to Rory McGrath?
No, I've got no sort of famous relations, I don't think.
Have you not?
The McGrath name goes back. My granddad who's from Kildare in Ireland.
Yeah.
And I don't know if any of them are sort of footballers or Gaelic footballers or anything like that. No, I don't think so.
Because McGrath's quite a sort of, like Smith in Ireland is a relatively sort of standard name, isn't it?
Yeah. But not Rory. There is a Joe McGrath film director, not him.
You're not related to Glenn McGrath, former medium-fast bowler for Australia. One of the greatest seam bowlers of all time.
No, sadly not.
Paul McGrath?
No, actually I thought of him first. Paul McGrath, sadly not.
Yeah, Ross Murphy says not Glenn McGrath, unfortunately not. I think I'm going to say Glenn McGrath is the best pace bowler I've ever seen.
You relate to any Smiths? Will?
I'm related to Will Smith. I think technically we're all related to each other, the Smiths. So, you know.
Morrissey?
Yeah.
Morrissey?
No, not that. Not the Smiths. I think anyone, if you've got the names somewhere down the line, I will be related to Will Smith. I will be related to, you know, Sam Smith, singer. I will be related to. Weirdly, there's not that many famous Smiths, even though.
You just mentioned a few good ones there.
Yeah, but it's the most common surname in the world. Do you think
most of the Smiths change their names so they're a bit more
Probably, if you're in the public eye, I bet they do,
yeah. Yeah.
Because you can't be an actor with the surname Smith these days, can you?
Can you go back to the poll and see has the dial changed a little bit?
No, it's ended now. I ended it when it was leaning in my favour.
You stopped the count?
Yeah, well, I stopped the count because it was reflecting what I wanted it to reflect, yeah.
Sheridan Smith, are you related to her, the actress who does like ITV1 dramas about people who fake their own death in canal boats?
Yeah, I am, yeah. Someone said Aerosmith.
I'm related to the band Aerosmith, yeah. Also, I might be related to Sheridan Smith because she's from like Lincolnshire, which isn't that far from Worksop. But I've got no reason to believe I am other than that. What are you doing this weekend?
So I'm going actually to Ethan's motherland, Newcastle.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going there.
Former producer of Stretford Paddock.
Yeah, former producer of Stretford Paddock, Ethan James, who's also on the Sloppy Joes podcast. Yeah. City play Newcastle at 8 p.m. on Saturday night, so I'm going to try and find somewhere to watch it in Newcastle. That's at the Etihad.
The Etihad, yeah.
They're playing them so much. I've only just clocked because they're playing in the Premier League once. twice in the Carabao Cup, obviously, home and away,
Oh, yeah.
this weekend, and then they draw them in the FA Cup.
Have they?
Is that a record?
I did actually see a tweet that they've played City in non-Premier League matches in 2020, 2021, 22, 24, 25 and 26.
Mad.
Like 4 of the last 5 years they've played them.
So I'm going to go see Cowboy Johnny now. So the Brits is coming to Manchester a week
Are you
tomorrow.
going to that? The Brit
No,
Awards?
I don't think
Why
I'll be
not?
invited. I don't know.
Why can't you get an invite? Surely you can.
I've not really asked yet.
Push for it.
I'll push for it. I'll push for it next week.
'Cause the
but
Brit
apparently
Awards-
it's tight list. Sorry, not lips. No,
Pardon me? Tight lips? Why's that?
tight list. Like I don't think you ever get.
Oh, people are tight-lipped about the tight list.
But a friend of mine called Cowboy Johnny has created a magazine for the Brits. It not just like off his own back. The Brits
Right.
have asked him, and he's riding from his office on a horse
Today?
to Northern Quarter. Yeah,
He's going to be on a horse in the Northern Quarter
you
today.
might have seen from Stevenson Square.
What time?
I'm going to go straight after this at 5:00. Do you know that magazine shop up there? What's
Yeah.
it called?
It's called Unitom.
Unitom.
He's riding a horse in today.
Horse in there.
Tell you what, that magazine shop, sat eating my lunch a couple of months ago in the Stevenson Square in the Northern Quarter. Sat eating my lunch, chewing. Guess who walks past me? I've told you this. 2 feet away, only bloody Olivia Rodrigo, mate. Biggest pop star in the world.
That's mad.
Spitting distance.
Ella Toon was out there just a minute ago. Do you know
Was
the
she?
United? They were in the Champions League last night. They got through,
Yeah.
didn't they? Quarterfinals against Bayern.
What's the name of the player who scored from yesterday? Who literally plays like Bruno Fernandes?
Really?
Yeah. Jess Park.
Ah.
Have you seen her play?
No,
The
just
way she shifts her body, the way she had a phenomenal goal the other day. It might have even been last night. She literally looks like you're watching Bruno Fernandes. If you sort of squint your eyes, the body shape, the movements, the way she strikes the ball is like a female Bruno Fernandes.
it'd be amazing if they keep going in that Champions League.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be unbelievable, especially
Where's
if they
the
go all the
final? Are you
way. That'd be great. Get
Yeah,
the team down.
That'd
To
be good,
fucking go for it.
That would.
I wish them all the best. That'd be amazing. And what else was I doing? No,
Are you not-
I
are you
might
not
go
DJing
watch.
any
I might
weddings or
go
anything?
watch Wuthering Heights.
By
So
yourself?
I don't know much about it. I know it's set in Yorkshire.
Right.
I know Margot Robbie's in it.
Yeah.
I know they're writing a book about it.
You're half right.
What?
They wrote one
Which
about
part?
100 years
Oh,
ago.
they're writing about that book.
Yeah.
And I know it's a bit.
They're writing a song about it.
I know it's a bit sexy.
Yeah. 1847 was the old Emily Bronte.
What time is that? The time I'm going to the
No,
cinema?
no. That's not time it's on. That's what year it was written.
6:45. I'll be late.
That's what time it was written. It's chronicle. I'll read it out. Emily Bronte's novel, a gothic masterpiece. I'll be the judge of that. Set on the Yorkshire moors, chronicling the intense, destructive, and almost supernatural love between Catherine Earnshaw, which, by the way,
She's my
no one
she was
knows
a supply
that she's
teacher of
called
mine.
that.
Catherine Earnshaw.
And the foundling Heathcliff. Catherine Earnshaw. That name has not penetrated modern society the
Catherine's
way
done
it
well
should.
for itself.
No, but I mean as a character. Because I've just read she's called Catherine Earnshaw. And I've never read Wuthering Heights, obviously, because I'd know it off by heart. But I know Heathcliff is. Catherine Earnshaw, have you heard that name before?
No, I've never heard that name. Heathcliff.
You've
That's what
heard
it's
of it?
called. Heathcliff. No, no.
Well, you must have heard of him.
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff,
Who the
it's one
fuck's
word.
that?
Heathcliff is the most Australian sounding name in the world, isn't it?
Heathcliff.
mate. You're all right.
Heathcliff. But I heard it's quite, ooh,
Bit sexy.
just a bit.
Didn't you say you've booked out the back row to yourself?
No. Producer Harry thought that I did that. But my partner Becky wants to go see it.
Does she?
Yes, and I'm hoping we go to a certain cinema that allows you to put M&Ms in your popcorn.
Oh, can you do that at any cinema?
Yeah, but they've got a little machine and we go.
It does it for you?
Yeah, it's well nice.
How much is that?
I think a quid extra, I think.
Is it? Because
Yeah.
if you buy M&Ms and popcorn, they legally can't stop you from putting them in there.
Do you think that the idea of melted butter will ever come over the Atlantic and join our shores?
Because they love that in America.
Because
don't they?
I went to see Top Gun 2
no
in
one's ever thought of that
Canada.
before, but yeah.
Top Gun 2 was one of the best films of
Top
the year.
Gun Maverick.
Shut up.
It's not called Top Gun 2, is it?
Fucking called Top Gun 2.
It's not Toy Story,
Top Gun
mate.
Maverick.
That's what it's called.
Bro, have you seen Woody's going bald in the Toy Story 5?
But he wasn't in one of the other ones, and Chippy filled him back in.
Yeah. Chippy?
What's he called? Chippy Tits. What's he called?
Chippy?
What's he
Chippy?
called?
Chippy
The bloke
Tits.
who just sprays a little dusting on the back of his head. How does that make you feel?
What? No, I wish I could be Woody.
No,
It'd be mad if Toy Story 6 is him going to Turkey.
Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? When you see... What was he called?
What are you talking about?
Right.
Chippy
The
Tits.
toy collector who sprays his hair back in. How? Al. There you go. That's
Has he hurt himself? Ow!
Right. How does it make you feel when you see someone who's so in the public eye like Woody is? Having a similar... Does it make you feel seen?
Yeah, he is.
Does it?
He's what we call an ally.
He's an ally. Woody is an ally.
Woody is an ally.
Yeah.
That scene, is it Toy Story 2 where he gets his eyes all sparkly? It still is probably one of the best scenes of all time.
There we go, look.
Shit, it's a mixture of me and Dom. Dom from the...
Now, that is a good point. I've never seen anyone call you Al from Toy Story.
It's because I don't look fucking anything like Al from Toy Story. The fact that he's slightly chubby. I don't wear glasses. My beard's not like that. My hair's questionable.
Can we get... And also, do you remember that shirt you wore for your birthday?
Nothing like that.
Can we get that on the screen, please?
Background?
On the background. I'm not saying it is like you, but obviously that's what people are saying, isn't it?
What people? You just said
No,
that.
I mean the producers behind the camera there.
No, we didn't say it was him.
They didn't say that, and I haven't. There's either than either.
You were going to say it was him.
Yeah. When is Joe getting his re-roof?
What does that mean? Re-roof? I'm going to say, does he know I've got a problem with my roof?
Have you?
We think so.
What's the symptoms?
It's sort of like, I think I've got a problem with my exhaust as well.
Related?
With car exhaust.
You ain't got slate on the top of your car, have you?
No, but he's making an awful... Oh my God, it's them.
There you go.
Looks like he's shitting steam.
Yeah, that's you in the bath, that, innit? That's what it looks like. If you ever go on holiday with Joe and he says, come get in the hot tub, that's what you see.
Gutting that.
He's not gutting. You don't look like him, really. And also, you don't have this sort of the delicate handwork that he
Oh,
has.
I'd make a mess of that guy's eyes.
Yeah, you would. When you the little
With
circles.
chubby fingers.
Yeah. What were you saying then?
I don't know what I was saying. Oh,
Sorry.
I've got a problem with my exhaust. I think I've got a hole in it. But apparently you can buy exhaust glue, stick it up there, put it in, and it just will be fine.
Just fix it.
I'm going to do that tomorrow morning before I go to Newcastle.
Lovely. What are you doing in Newcastle?
We're going to a gig, concert.
Is this your rave?
I'm going to a rave, yes. I'm going to a rave. I spoke to my friend Lennon and I said he wants to see this artist that he's not seen. We're going to a place called NX in Newcastle, if you know it.
Yeah, if you want to go, just go.
No,
Still tickets
I think
available.
it's
See Joe there.
sold out.
Try and spook him when he's...
I've got a story to tell you, but I have to tell you off pod about meeting someone who watches Paddock in that nightclub.
Can you not tell us now?
No, I
Because
can't.
there's nothing worse than when you're listening to a podcast.
Okay, so
and someone
he
says
says he's
So
off.
where were you? Where are you?
I mean, hidden. I'm in a nightclub in town, right? This fella watches Paddock. He is off his chops. He's flying. So he says,
In a good way?
Oh, in a good way. But you know, he's honestly, I'm like, what is this guy? Can I get a picture? Like, fucking hell, I don't know how he's... Anyway, so he starts taking a picture on Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat, so I don't know. But he holds his finger down. So see, he's not taking a picture. He's taking a video of us. But I don't think he means to take a video.
Yeah.
And then he whispers in my ear and says it really out loud that if I want anything, let him know. I said, fuck off. Go away. So I don't know where that
there's
video...
a video circling the internet that looks like you've gone to him to ask for...
No. He's going, look who it is, like that. And then he goes... And honestly, I've never seen someone's mouth move like this in my life. And he's like, oh, fine, God, let me know. I was like, fuck off. Who does that get sent to now on Snapchat?
I don't know. Anyway, you still got his number?
He's outside.
Right, this has been lovely. Thanks, Joe.
It's been great.
Thanks for coming on.
I'm off to go see a horse.
Yeah, if you want to go see a horse...
Subscribe, that's cool. And buy Paddock.
It's not Paddock,
Coming new.
Paddock.
Is it live now?
Yeah, they're all live.
Perfect for a Mother's Day, maybe. That's the next big holiday, isn't it?
Yeah, perfect for Mother's Day or just for, this lovely crisp
It's good that
winter,
when did you
spring
launch all this?
a few
After
months ago.
Christmas? All right.
Pre-Christmas. There you go. Got loads of different options there. Some new stuff coming soon as well, actually, which is going to be very, very exciting. But yeah,
I
go
think we
and
should
check
work
that
on a
out.
clock.
Yeah. Well, we'll see about that. Maybe you can do that privately and present it to us, and we'll see if we like it.
How much would it get? I mean, I fucking made a curry house near me, thousands.
Yeah.
For a curry clock.
You've also made them thousands just by
Yeah, man, big time.
turning up.
Gali Tandoori.
Yeah, they're very, very good. Cheers, Joe. As always, fantastic.
Lovely
Thank you very
to see
much
you.
for joining us at home as well. This has been The Brew. We'll see you in a bit.